It finished 2-2 between Argentina and Uruguay. Yes, a really good game to watch and quite a bit of needle considering this was a friendly. We saw Messi and Cavani getting into it with each other. This is what Cavani had to say after the match, saying the truth is that it was at times a game that had friction. There were challenges and things that are part of football, especially South America. Shock horror! Football match sees opposition players having to go at each other.
Well, particularly these two teams. I mean, you talk about history over the last decade, then it's no surprise, whether it's a friendly or not.
Right.
When these two sides play together,
yeah,
there's no such thing as a friendly.
Me and you watch a lot of football together, and one thing that really annoys you are opposition players talking to each other before a game. This must have been nice for you to witness.
Absolutely. Listen, without a bit of needle or a bit of tension or whatever, then you don't see the best in players. You know, there has to be something that motivates you to be at your best. And if it means playing against the best player in the world in Messi and being able to give him a little clip or shut him up or try and put him off, then it's part of the enjoyment of the game. Listen, we all love to play, lovely passes, score goals. But you know what? It's not half enjoyable and there's a bit of needle involved.
I mean, when you get to kick someone.
Honest to goodness.
The only reason that this is a talking point is because Lionel Messi's involved.
And it's International Week.
And exactly, not a whole lot else to talk about because this is not, I don't see this as being something that is that surprising or in actual fact uncommon. And just to kind of counter what Cavani suggested, not just in South American football, in any football, you have these kind of rivalries and sometimes these games get a little bit heated. But, you know, so what? That's part and parcel and makes it a lot more fun.
Are players friendlier with each other than they were back in your day?
Oh, why? 100%.
Why is that?
Oh, my goodness. Why is it? I think there's been, because of the rules, a little bit of the aggression has been taken out of the game.
Right.
You know, generally you can't touch anybody. And when I say touch, I don't even mean kick anybody. I mean actually touch them. People go down, referees give fouls. And so I think a huge part of the aggression has gone out of the game. And so, as much as we're talking about Messi and Cavani having a little tete-to-tete, it's actually... It doesn't happen as often as it used to. And certainly the physical side of the game is why everybody's all pally-pally.
I think what adds to that as well is the amount that players now move. All right, we are talking about Lionel Messi, who's spent his entire career at one club. But inevitably, there's a lot of overlap between players now. Whether you played with somebody for one club or... In this case, certainly you have Luis Suarez who can act as a go-between between Cavani and Messi if anything really starts to bubble over uncontrollably. And that for me, you know, having that link, having somebody to bridge any of those differences, maybe makes it a little bit easier than it was, as Stevie says, you know, 20 or 30 years ago.
We hear, you know, the old saying, what happens on the pitch stays on the pitch. But how easy is it to draw a line over somebody kicking you, tackling you, saying something to you in the heat of competition and then trying to be nice to you afterwards? How are you accepting that?
Well, it depends how they take it. If they understand and they know the rules are give and take, then it's absolutely not a problem. As soon as the game's done, they shake somebody's hand.
Right.
It's only when they start crying and theatrics try to get you sent off. You know, if somebody can look me straight in the face and kick me, I have no problem with it. To me, that's how it should be done. None of this sneaky stuff when somebody's looking the other way. As I say, if you can give it and you can take it, then I don't care what happens during the game. I'll shake your hand right at the end of it.
Yeah, I totally agree. I also think, listen, Messi and Cavani may not go for a beer after the game together, but I think there's still that professional respect between competitors, understanding the arena and the rules of it.
Gentlemen, thank you very much. Of course, International Week is almost to an end. Domestic football returns this weekend.
Thanks so much for watching ESPN on YouTube. And for more sports highlights and analysis, be sure to download the ESPN app. And for premium content and live streaming, subscribe to ESPN Plus.